Hi everyone, in today's video we will talk about parathyroid gland. This is included in NCERT Biology Class 11th textbook Chapter 22 Chemical Coordination and Integration. If you haven't watched the other videos of this lesson, then do watch it first. Let's continue with parathyroid hormone. This parathyroid gland, we have 4 in number. They are present at the back side of thyroid gland. One pair each in 2 lobes of thyroid gland. If you look at this diagram, this is the diagram of the thyroid gland. And the back side, you will notice parathyroid glands. They are 4 in number, and if we consider this one lobe of thyroid gland, you have one pair of parathyroid glands in one lobe of thyroid gland. This hormone, that is parathyroid hormone, is peptide in nature, and parathyroid hormone, it regulates the calcium levels in our body. What are the functions of this parathyroid hormone? Parathyroid hormone increases calcium levels in the blood. It acts on the bones. It stimulates the process of bone reabsorption. That is, it reabsorbs all the calcium present in the bones, and calcium is accumulated in the bones. It also stimulates reabsorption of calcium by renal tubules, and also from the digestive food it absorbs the calcium. Now we have two cases. What happens if parathyroid hormone is released less than normal, and what happens if parathyroid hormone is released more than normal? If this is hyposecretion of parathyroid hormone, this leads to a disease called tetany. And if there is hypersecretion of this hormone, it leads to conditions like osteoporosis, stones in kidney. The basic symptoms include nausea, vomiting, indigestion, constipation, depression, lethargy, and memory loss. These all are the symptoms of hypersecretion. That means if parathyroid hormone is secreted more than what is required. Parathyroid hormone is also known as Colles hormone. Now, parathyroid hormone along with TCT, which means thyrocalcitonin, this thyrocalcitonin is a hormone of thyroid gland. We have already studied that. So, parathyroid hormone along with thyrocalcitonin regulate the calcium levels in our body. Parathyroid hormone is hypercalcemic hormone and thyrocalcitonin is hypocalcemic hormone. Parathyroid hormone increases the blood calcium levels while thyrocalcitonin decreases the blood calcium levels. If, for example, thyrocalcitonin, it decreases the calcium levels. If this is increased in our body, that means the calcium present in our body is low. So, parathyroid hormone will come into action, and this will regulate. This will add the calcium. This will reabsorb, and the calcium is balanced. If parathyroid hormone is less, which means if this is more, which means the increased calcium levels are there, then thyrocalcitonin comes and it brings back the calcium into normal levels. So thereby these two hormones regulate the calcium metabolism in our body. This was a brief summary about parathyroid gland. Now let's revise it again fastly. First of all, we said that parathyroid gland contains 4. We have the number. We have also looked at the number and the location. So we have 4 parathyroid glands in number, and what is the location? They are present at the back side of the thyroid gland, and one pair each in 2 lobes of thyroid gland. We talked about the nature of the hormone. It is a peptide hormone, and the basic function is regulating the level of calcium ions in our body. Parathyroid hormone increases calcium levels. It acts on bones, it acts on renal tubules, it acts on digested food. And what is the function in all of these 3? It reabsorbs the calcium level. It wants to increase the calcium level in our body. So wherever possible, it increases, it accumulates the calcium. Now, if what happens if less PTH is secreted in our body, less than what is required, it leads to a disease called tetany. And if more than what is required secreted PTH, it is leads to osteoporosis and stones in the kidney, and the common symptoms include nausea, vomiting, indigestion, constipation, depression, lethargy, and memory loss. parathyroid hormone along with TCT from the thyroid gland, thyrocalcitonin, they together balance. They are antagonistic in nature, which means if one is increasing, the other will control itself, right? So they have opposite functions. PTH, they increases the level of calcium in the body. TCT decreases. So thereby they control the calcium levels in our body. If you still have any doubt regarding this topic, you feel free to comment down below and like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.